Yeah, it looks like you have a bunch of black and whites behind you. I can't tell if they're all sheriff units. Like you said, some might be up on it, but it looks like maybe 5 or 6 units cut 6 with you.
Welcome to 66 Degrees. It is 2:49 a.m., November 5th, 2020. Hello, hi. Welcome.
We'll light them up.
So should we get by what side is down for covenant? 4 is going to be southbound 101. Northbound 110. I got the location, but what sign? What does the sign say?
Alright, so LAPD was just chasing a vehicle and they got a containment going on kind of near downtown, and it sounds like El Monte PD and Temple City Sheriffs are chasing a guy who threw out a gun. We got sheriff unit en route to go pick up that gun that's sitting on the ground right now, and then we got some units behind.
And it looks like they're going to be coming off the off-ramp right now. It's going to be going eastbound on
So they're trying to pull a vehicle over. Let's see if he yields or if it's going to be a pursuit. Looks like he yielded. They're taking him out of the vehicle at gunpoint.
Shut down any additional codes. Probably got about 15 units codes.
Damn, 15 units? That's a lot of units. That's a safe area.
And so there's 97, 110 to 101. It's going to be 97, 110 to 101. 410, 50 code 6 seconds.
144.7 going to 6.
Looks like driver thinks that the vehicle's going to be walking back towards the
Alright. I think we might cancel. He's in custody. He is in custody.
20 units code 6.
20 units code 6. Okay. They're still looking for the firearm. If anybody's in the area of I'm just kidding.
Hey, 144 frame 2, be advised we have probably 5 occupants in the vehicle. 44 frame 2.
Oh, 5 occupants? Oh, it's going to take a while then. And no, we're not going for news. This isn't breaking news. This is streaming news. We're like 7 minutes away though, maybe. We're a ways away. We're a ways away. How's everybody doing?
For those units that are,
I fell asleep around 6 p.m. Woke up around midnight. Same president, right? We got the same president? Now, you guys know how I love wordplay. So, did the Democrats make America great again? LOL. LOL. Did the Democrats make America great again? LOL.
Oh, wait, 59.
I've been watching Fox today to see how they were handling the situation. And I saw Hannity. I saw Hannity's opening statement where he just shit on our democracy and shit on the system. And then after his 10 minutes of shitting on the system, he throws it over to the guy at the map and says, "So, how can the president win?" And the guy at the map is like, "You just shit on the democracy, but now you want me to go to the democracy to tell you how the president could win?" I was giggling while I was falling asleep. So here's the thing about it. I wanted Biden to win because it looks better on our country. It might hurt our pocketbook, but it looks better on our country. Trump, I care so much about Trump losing because so many people automated their want for the win. I didn't see too many people jumping up on here yelling, you know, Biden 2020, Biden 2020. It's all the Trump 2020s, all the Trump 2020s. And now half of my Instagram feed today was really silent. Was half of your guys' Instagram feed really silent as well?
41, 12021 Wilmington. 120.
Yeah, I have a lot of friends who've been very vocal the past few months, few years. They were on silent today. They were on silent today. I love hype. And Donald Trump is hype. Donald Trump was hype. And now him losing the election is hype. And now we have voter conspiracy fraud for the next lifetime. Dude, Hannity went off today. Woo-hoo-hoo! But yeah, man, yesterday, 24 hours ago, we were all about thinking that Trump had those 5 states, and then all of a sudden 2 of those states turned to Trump, or turned not Trump, and those are the 2 states to get Biden to 270. So it's looking like my prediction is true. He will not concede. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens between now and the time he's supposed to leave the White House. Gnarly, man, gnarly. All right, so here's the scene. I don't know if we're going to be able to see anything unless I do a little bit of magic here. Oh, and magic it is. It's pretty self-explanatory. Alright, so I was recording. I don't like to talk while I was recording. This is my phone that you guys are seeing it through, but I have a big camera that the phone is on, and sometimes I hit record. I don't like to talk while I'm recording, and yeah, it is pretty self-explanatory. It's a felony stop in progress. There's 5 suspects in there and believed to be armed. So yeah, that count does correctly considering it happened in one city and one county. I feel safe. Maybe you shouldn't go around shooting people. I don't know. Just thought. I don't know. Looks like police reform is working. How's that defunding going, guys? Looks like I'm the only one here, but it's not really a story except for all the police officers. To me, that's the story now. and check out the new Australian gear. Pretty sweet, pretty sweet. Yeah, I'm ready for the cold winter. I was born on the first day of winter. I love the winter. I have more winter clothes than I do summer clothes. But when it comes to summer clothes, I wear the same trunks and sandals all the time anyway, so that might be why. No, Anthony, just because you see cop cars doesn't mean that somebody was shot. It actually means everyone's safe. See, that's the problem with society today. They say a police officer and they think negative. You need to start training the society to think positive. Let's give the police officers the benefit of the doubt that they're trained properly and they're going to do their job properly, the job that you pay for. You get closer. I'm good, thanks. I'll get closer in a minute. See, when it's not news, I tend not to, get in the way or make myself noticeable. But I'll go drive by it. But we're done. This was streaming news.
Rail. That's a breaker. Unit 23.
There's really nothing to get closer to. I got all the close I needed with my lens that I zoomed in on. And this isn't really a story. It's not really news. So I don't like to get in the way if I don't need to. Contrary to popular belief. Hey, Dad, good morning. Good morning, Dad. My dad lives in Texas. Texas is having a hard time today, you guys, so just be nice to everyone in Texas today. Remember, they got a lot of guns. What happened in Texas? Rude. People are already complaining like that. Yes, that is my dad. That is my dad. So be nice to my dad. Otherwise, he'll beat you up. My dad's stronger than your dad. My dad can beat up your dad. I never used that line because I knew my dad could. It's usually the kids whose dads couldn't, and those kids were little babies, and they're like, my dad's gonna beat up your dad. And I was thinking, my dad's a firefighter truck driver. Good luck. He's a big 6 foot, 230 pound dude. Good luck. No, 6'2", 230 pound dude. Good luck. You know, but that was the 70s. Hi, Dad. How are you? Hello, Dad. I'm just getting out, so I'll be here probably another hour or so. Daddy. Daddy, daddy, daddy. And away we go. Uh-oh. Volume down, right? Yes, thank you. Thank you much. Skip that ad. I will say this about Texas. I am scared for Texas. So Trump didn't win by that much, which means all you Californians that made your way to Texas are voting, and stop voting. Leave Texas alone. The last stronghold of America, says Texas. But anyways, that was kind of scary. And apparently the whole country likes drugs. That is what the 2020 election says. Says that a lot of Californians voted in Texas and that the country likes drugs. Shame on you, country. Shame on you. Shame, shame, I know your name. And your name is wasted. So my whole theory went out the window, which I don't mind being wrong. I always think worst case scenario, that way I'm prepared for it. So my whole theory of Pence Trump Jr. in 2024 is out the window. Are the Trumps going to go away, or are they going to stick around? Like, I think what's going to happen is if Junior, Eric, or Ivanka, is that her name, want to get into politics, they're going to have to get into politics. As in, go be a congressman somewhere. Go be a mayor, or what's the other one? The one that starts with an S? Either way, they're going to have to get into politics. Their dad was a one and done. All right, he wasn't a politician, and America spoke, and they want politicians. So, if the Trumps want to continue in, which is absolutely fine, because America loves the Trumps, they're going to need to go get the Senate. They're going to need to go be a senator, a congressman, woman, something. They're going to have to go do the work, not just smile for the camera and be like, I'm a Trump, vote for me. No, you're going to have to go do the work. Your dad had 4 years to do it, and he did it. He proved to us you don't need to be a politician to be our president. But he also proved that America wants politicians to be our president, I believe. So if Trump Jr. or Ivanka or Eric get into politics, then I see the Trumps having a better future in the late 20s and early 30s. If Trump won this election, we would have Trumps for the rest of our lives. So now the Trumps have to earn it. They're not going anywhere, but they're going to have to get into politics. They're not just going to be able to walk around being like, hey man, my dad's famous, he was the president. Vote for me. No, you're going to have to go earn it. You have to go earn it. Yes, Maury, Trump dynasty, but you're going to have to be a politician from here on out. You're going to have to be a politician from here on out. And one of the things I did say earlier did come true. In 2008, I said a whole group of people came out to vote a president in. That same group of people, plus more, came to vote a president out. Nobody came to vote Biden in. The guy can't even keep a sentence. Nobody came to vote him in. They came to vote him out. And now, what's fun is watching Fox News. Woo! Dude, their whole, and CNN, it's fun to watch them too. I got tired of watching them over the past few days. I had to turn the volume down. But when you turn the volume up, it's comedy. It really is. Comedy Central is not as funny as CNN and Fox. CNN, Jake Tapper, whatever his name is, he's an idiot. That guy is an idiot. Wow, come on over, Bubba. I'll let you. You can't, I'm not going to let you again. Jeez. Jeez. How did a 45-year-old no education get so political? Oh, it's his industry. That's why. But I'm not really political. I just politically talk because it's topical. When I was in school, I paid attention to current events. I always got A's in current events. I hated it, but I got A's in it. That's just because I was always aware of my surroundings. And then I grew into an industry where I'm aware of my surroundings. And depending on who the winner is, depends on how your surroundings are. So always be prepared. America. I don't like how you drive. Well, then don't drive near me. Or don't watch, Vivian. It's pretty simple. So clueless. I am. Current events? Yes. Current events. Right now, the president is stomping his feet saying he's not leaving. He will not concede. It is not in his... It's not in his DNA. He's not going to make that phone call and concede. And here's the thing I talked about. Here is what we talked about earlier. So America is a very forgiving country. We love to forgive. So if Trump was to... Now, I know all you Republicans are saying voter fraud and all that, blah, 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 blah. But what we've learned over the past 4 years, no matter how much you bitch, it doesn't change anything. Right? We've learned that. So you guys, it's your turn to bitch and things not to change. Before, it was the other guy's turn to bitch and not have anything change. So the Democrats bitch and bitch to bitch. And, well, they actually went and did something about it. They voted the dude in. They did something about it. So now the Republicans... You get to bitch and bitch and bitch, but you got to do something about it if you want to continue bitching. I had a point, son of a biscuit. I had a point. Oh, I know what my point is. My point is, America loves to forgive. If Donald Trump would, when it's official, not before it's official, because it's not official yet, when it's official, if he was to make the phone call to Biden, we've talked about this before. If he makes the phone call to Biden, he does everything by the book on the way out. He doesn't pardon half the country, because he will. You know, everyone was saying a lame duck Donald Trump is not a good Donald Trump. So very interesting what he's going to do with his powers over the next few months. My point is, if he shakes Biden's hand, walks out gracefully, like Obama did when Obama lost, Obama and Trump had to do all those things, and they both did it with respect. If Trump does it with respect, this country will allow him to, you know, even the Democrats, the Republicans don't care. They'll love him forever. But the Democrats will let bygones be bygones, the past be the past, and look into the future. That's kind of how the Democrats roll. The Republicans, on the other hand, are going to bitch and complain about the next 4 years, and it's just going to be the same thing all over again, just reversed. That's all. That's all. Stop wasting everyone's time. Are you talking to me? And Biden fans weren't. That's why all this is funny. All this was funny 4 years ago because that dude won. That was pretty funny. Now it's funny because how vocal all of the Trumpsters are and were and are not now. Know what I mean? That's what's so funny. Because we didn't see Biden here, Biden hats, Biden everywhere. We didn't. Because they quietly, not quietly, because for the past 4 years, all they did was bitch and complain. But without yelling Biden, 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 they went out and voted. And Biden won the popular vote and got more votes than any president ever. So that tells you something. That tells you something. I don't hate Trump at all. I did not like him as our president, but I like hype. I've always said I like Donald Trump. I like how that... I'm impressed with what he's done. I respect what he's done. I was not a fan of him being our president. It was not a good look for our country. Now, granted, our pocketbooks all might get screwed up over the next 4 years. Democrats are going to take all your money, all our money. But at least the world doesn't hate us anymore. And I know that, you know, as much as I don't care what people think about me or us, I care about what people think about me or us.
Person trapped. 1211 Vermont, about the 121st Street.
I went the wrong way. Son of a biscuit. So like I said, I love wordplay. And did the Democrats make America great again? And I'm only vocal like this because of how vocal Trumpers were. That's all. So I've been trolled. I've been trolled for the past couple years. Trump, 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 Trump. Where are y'all at now? I mean, you're going to do it now because I said it, but social media's been a little quiet the past 2 days or past 24 hours with Trump 2020, Trump 2020. That's all. I love hype, and right now, Trump 2020 is hype. Like when Britney Spears shaved her head, all of a sudden I started to like Britney Spears. I had no interest in liking Britney Spears before that. But as soon as that chick shaved her head, I was like, yeah, Britney. You're right. Trump does say what he's going to do. He says he was going to sue and go to the Supreme Court, and he was going to sue the states. You're right. He says what he's going to do. Now let's see if he's going to do what he's told to do, which is leave. I wonder if he's going to stomp his feet and not leave. That could get real interesting. And then you got to wonder if his right-wing fans are going to rise up, and now we're going to have the Democratic government, federal agents fighting right-wing activists. My dad got tired of me talking. Bye, Dad. He's like, get a story already. Bye, Dad, I love you. So I heard there was a pursuit, but I can't hear it, and so I'm over it. Doesn't matter. We're not here for pursuits. This is political talk. This is TED Talk. TED Talk with Scott Lane. Actually, it's not TED Talk. What is TED Talk? Is that technology? This isn't technology. See, I don't even know what a TED Talk is. See, you guys shouldn't listen to me.
2020 squad 115, difficulty breathing. 12749, Caldor, south of Imperial. Unit 6.
KNR Imperial Bay. Approximately 30 years of age, cautious breathing. Overdose. But I get a clear frequency for Trademark getting.
Loser! I am a loser. That's why you're watching me. If I'm a loser, what does it say about you? Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. See, I like ruffling feathers, and either way, no matter who won, we were gonna ruffle some feathers. But it's more fun to ruffle the feathers of the vocal people than the non-vocal people. So that's why this is fun.
Planning 12111, south of Vermont, units cancel at Holy City on scene, Canada.
How fast am I going? I am going 0 miles an hour.
Location for ambulance attack, Hollywood and Western is 1615 Northwestern Avenue. 2 Lieutenant Further, Hollywood City Inn. This one's a 455 and RD 648.
Western suspect last seen unknown direction. Suspect number 1 is a female, blonde hair, wearing blue jeans. Number 2 is a female with a hoodie. No further description. Weapon used was robbing. Forced property taken was U.S. currency.
Congratulations, Raymond.
Incident number 0448.
You're the next contestant on The Dumb is Right. Ding, 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 ding.
0293.
You know, I've only worked Los Angeles for 20 years. It's a pretty good guess. It's a pretty good guess. You saw some buildings and where I've worked for 20 years, and you found it. What's up, dog? How's that lawnmower treating you? What you doing at 3:30 in the morning in LA? What you doing at 3:30 in LA, Bubba?
The alarm company will attempt to contact NRP, and they are also requesting if you can contact them. The callback will be in the comments, and I'll send it via MDC.
115, squad 98. 1171 in Everston, west of Jersey.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Alright. Yeah, only 20 years. Well, 20 and a half, but adults don't say half.
Yeah, 109.
Hey, you know what, huh?
Oh, Vivian, if you're still here to answer your earlier question, who's going to record my death? It's me. I'll record my own death. 289. Is it still going?
Information.
Please educate yourself. Why? It's more fun just saying what I say. Why should I educate myself? I'm educated in everything I need to be educated in. That's why you're here watching me.
Sister, female, Hispanic, 31 years, short brown, curly hair, no further description. Suffer from schizophrenia.
Wasting everyone else, so they're gonna be Biden flags. No, but Trump isn't losing yet. Yeah, he is. Do you wear cologne? My wife did buy me some stuff, but I prefer not to. No, I'm not talking to you. LOL. Have a buffer. Biden is old. He died in a year. Either way, then we'll have our first female president. Oh, and she's black. Oh. If Trump happens to win, it will be by luck percent. Biden is only 3 years older than Trump. Trump's too rich. They'll go back to luxury lifestyle. Yeah. Why Why do hate Trump so much?
No,
Vivian needs to go to the corner. 405 110. I'm watching Fox and Friends. They are going crazy. You cross lanes like a Mexican crosses borders illegally and sneaky. Yeah, but just like the Mexicans, I get where I need to go, yo. Trump says what he's thinking. Yep, I know somebody like that. You talk like Biden won. He did. If you go ahead and go to Fox. Go to Fox News and tell me how their demeanor is. You tell me who won the election.
Thank you.
Why are you talking like Biden won? I'm not a support player, just asking. Because I've done some math, and it looks like the math has him winning, and the demeanor of Fox News should tell you everything. Biden looks like Mr. Burns. Biden looks like Jeff Dunham's Walter. Jeff Dunham is a ventriloquist comedian, and he's had Walter for a good dozen years. Biden looks just like Walter. Twitter bans so many Trump supporters off the platform. My dad says bye. Trump wants equality. Bye, Pop. Stop speeding. Thanks, Vivian. No, have some things to do. Scott, I love your brothers driving on the Daniel. You got it. You sound ignorant. White wingers didn't cause millions in looting and destruction. Yeah, and neither did left wingers. A bunch of dumb idiots did. So you think those people that went and looted are voters? You think the people that went and looted vote? See, that's what's so funny is everyone thinks that the Democrats went and looted. I'm telling you that the people that went and looted aren't registered to vote. They didn't vote. Somebody else said something about, I forgot where it was, and I was like, in order for you to be right, that person has to have registered to vote. Do you think the people we see looting registered to vote? Come on now. Just because you see somebody doesn't mean they're registered to vote. Democrats caused millions in damage. No, they didn't. Idiots did. Idiots caused millions in damage. See, that's why I go back through the comments, because they're fun. Oh, and by the way, it doesn't matter how ignorant I sound. The outcome is still the same. So funny when old people use their hard eyes emojis for their kids. Vivian, he can drive however he likes. He's doing his job. That's not necessarily true. I am doing my job, but I can't drive however I like. I'm surprised Trump won 4 years ago. We all were. I have no dog in this race. Loser. Biden doesn't know how to tie his own shoes. That's why you wear slip-ons. I can't believe your own dad didn't tell you to drive slower. My dad is a retired truck driver with over 4 million miles in his 50-year career with 0 accidents. 0 accidents. I'm also a 45-year-old adult male who can think for himself, whose dad knows this. But my dad has over 4 million miles in his 50-year career with no accidents. So therefore, my DNA just says I'm a great driver.
Aisle 30, tip by pistol fire approximately 1 block east from our location.
Now, Pelosi, we haven't talked about her, and I don't even want to. I hope he fires her. I really do. Like, I hope she doesn't get a better spot. I hope that Pelosi... I don't wish harm on anyone, but I do wish a little bit of harm on her. She needs to grow the F up. She's the problem, kind of. She is a problem, and she's a problem. So I hope that she doesn't become Secretary of State. Like I said, I don't know politics or anything like this, but I just know people. I know people. I don't like that people. I don't like her at all. Now, I understand her anger, but that moment that she ripped up that piece of paper on TV after the president gave a speech, I call BS. I don't care if you agree with him. That's the president of the United States. You don't rip up a piece of paper in front of the whole country. because you're a little crying. My dad's gone, right? Because you're a little crying old lady bitch. So I hope Pelosi goes away. I really do. I just want Pelosi to go away. See? And you guys all think that I'm on one side or the other. I'm on the side of not stupid. And Pelosi's stupid. She has more, she cared more about hating him than doing her job. Do your job, bitch.
76 Broadway.
All you guys about my driving, you got to understand, I was not on the way to a call. I was just driving normal. That's just with, that's with, I'm just going with the flow of traffic. John, it does matter who wins. It does matter, actually. It does matter. It does matter who wins.
3131, trespass suspect, there now 5759 Corbett, code 207457 and RD321. 1961, Roger.
And what's really funny too is,
31, Roger.
you know, some people were,
Traffic units handled a hit run misdemeanor 5424 Newcastle, incident 472, RD 1065.
they're like, you know, over the past years in history, it took this long to decide this, and it took this long to decide this. Well, that was history. Have things not sped up? Has the internet not sped up? Has the internet not here? Internet gets faster, computers get faster, things get faster. Why wouldn't voting get faster? Like, these people were saying that we're not going to get results for a while because of this, and it's like, yeah, and the reason is because it's still by hand.
6 Olympic.
You're a better driver than me, Scott. I hit my fence reversing my car at my driveway. Nah, there's no hooker by my window. When do I eat? I had a great dinner. While I was watching Hannity lose it today, I ate a roast that had been cooking in my house for a good 10 hours, or I don't know how many hours she had it, but it was flipping good. Let me see. Hold on. I saw her searing it around 8 or 9 this morning, and I ate it at 6. So yeah, she cooked that thing all day, man. It was so good. And mashed potatoes and rolls.
Any Western United Ambulance Overdose, 5962 West Pico Boulevard at the 7-Eleven, code 2, incident 474 and RD 762.
Show me code 645. 6935. Can you show us on a follow-up to BTD?
I know, dude. It was weird to see the Trump supporters going to the Detroit County youth and telling everybody and telling them to stop voting. It was really weird to see things reversed. You usually don't see Trump supporters upset. You see them cheering and bullying. You don't see them upset. So it was weird to see. It's going to be weird. It's going to be a weird next 4 years, 5 years. I don't know. And it's my understanding. Let me see if I can find it. I can't find it. But Antifa has a flyer going around that it didn't matter who won. They were going to go out and do things. If Trump won, they were going to go be mad that Trump won. If Biden won, they're going to be mad because he's going to keep the same politics. But I can't find it. But what I can find is, boy, they sure do like using Banksy and Obey in their propaganda. Propaganda. And a lot of people yesterday were commenting about my my footage, and I'm the one who shot it, and they said, how do you know they're Antifa? Well, how do you know they're cops? All right, Steven, thank you for letting us know your feelings and who you voted for. And by the way, I don't remember saying that she was African American. I said she was black. Yeah. Bye, Caesar. Later, Caesar. You can trust Google depending on where you are. You can trust Google, but it depends on where you are. All right, let's go find a story.
Winston Avenue, 694 East 48th Street.
Let's find a story at 340. A story at 340. A story at 340. What have we fed today? Anybody go to work?
Unit go to 1120 East 32nd Street, apartment A Adam.
A vehicle pushed over the edge. No, that's it. We fed one thing today. A vehicle pushed over the edge. There was a pretty good pursuit while I was sleeping. And apparently the guy didn't know how to drive. If he did, he would have been able to drive right over that pole. I can't believe that big $355,000 truck couldn't drive over that pole. That was very, very, very bad publicity for that truck. Very bad publicity for that truck. What's up, Robert? Check your wheel count, Brian. Check your wheel count. Was it 6? Or is it 10? No, Anthony, it was not Marshmallow. It was not the famous DJ named Marshmallow. It was not Marshmallow. Marshmallow would not steal that truck from a dealership. He can buy the dealership. See, for all you future DJs, you too can own a big truck. Fox 11 said it. Must be true. Must be true. What you drinking? Lemon. Lemon. Lemon, lemon, lemon. 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 I'm drinking a lemon. A lemon bang. Lemon bang for you. Oh, now you want to have a civil conversation with me, Vivian? No, I don't stay awake with energy drinks. I drink them. You probably think that I have a schedule. I don't. Here's what happens. I wake up from sleeping, and I do what I do until I'm tired, and then I'll have a few cocktails, and then I'll fall asleep. And then I'll wake up, drink some energy, go to work. When I get tired, I'll stop, have a few cocktails, fall asleep. Any of that could happen within a 6 to 8 hour period, an 8 to 12 hour period, a 12 to 24 hour period. Or that cycle could happen twice in a 24 hour period, 3 times in a 24 hour period, or once in a 24 hour period. I do not have a set schedule. That is amazing. Like, I would die if I had a 9 to 5. People always ask, hey man, if NBC asked you to work for them, would you? I'd be like, nope. They're going to want me to go somewhere boring, and they're going to expect me to be there at a certain time. There's a good chance I don't want to be there at the time they want me to be there, because I have other things to do. I do. I have other things to do besides doing things for other people. Oof. I hate doing things for other people. Patty Mayo is fake. No, Patty Mayo is real. He is, it's a fake name, but that's like saying Axel Foley is fake. Do you know who Axel Foley is? Now, when you play a character... Uh-oh. Drunk driver. Is it your fault that you fell for it for so long? Fake content? Yeah, so is every fucking movie on Netflix. Not documentaries, but movies. Every movie is fake content. You fell for it, and you got mad that you fell for it. Beverly Hills Cop, absolutely. So how come nobody's mad at Axel Foley, a.k.a. Eddie Murphy? How come no one's mad at Eddie Murphy? He played a cop in a movie with fake content. Oh, that's because you knew it was a movie ahead of time. Patty's a genius. He fooled you all, and you're pissed for it. I know how many millions of dollars he made last year and how much millions of dollars he's going to make this year. So who's the idiot? Who's fake? His bank account? Or he fooled you? He fooled you, that's all. He never said it was fake or real, he just did it. You came up with your own conclusion and fell for it. And we're like, oh, All right, Anthony, if you could tell that he was fake immediately, why are you telling us? If you could tell he was fake immediately, first of all, I don't remember anybody asking about Patty. I don't remember anybody asking about Patty, but maybe somebody did. But anyways, Anthony, if you knew it right away, why did you have to tell us? Oh, 4. Like, I know 2 + 2 = 4. I thought I'd share it with you. Blue! Blue! The sky is blue. I thought I'd share that with you. Where are our stories? What's up? Why do you talk like a wannabe New Yorker? I have no idea. Born and raised in Southern California, sometimes I have funny moments, but I say dude and man a lot, so I don't really talk like a New Yorker. Now, Adam, on the other hand, he talks like a New Yorker. And Vivian, do you know what a timeout is? Have you ever been put in timeout? Vivian, are you new to this stream? Have I not said the N-word yet? It's been an hour and I haven't said the N-word? Damn, dude. Vivian, are you aware of who I am?
There's an RP on site in a black red and Corolla.
Vivian, do you have Netflix? Do you have Netflix? Are you at Netflix? If you have Netflix, you could see me drive my car real well and complain about it. And make sure you call Netflix to complain about my driving. Please and thank you. What's up, Milo? Thank you. Thank you, D. Alexander. I agree. That show did the best they possibly could with what they had to work with and who they had to work with. Boom, 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 boom. I watched your Netflix movie. It's not a movie. I thought you were acting, though. No, that was a reality show. It's not a movie. Now, You thought that that Netflix show was a movie? No, that was reality. I'm a real news cameraman. I've been filming news in Los Angeles for 20 years. You thought Netflix was a movie? That is how good of a job they did. All right. So when somebody like Vivian thinks that an 8-part docu-series is fake, dude, can you imagine the budget we would have had to do all that? Dude, imagine paying all those extras, all those fire trucks, police cars, people. Dude, that is $100 million budget movie. Vivian, you might have been talking about Nightcrawler. Maybe that, and I'm not Jake Gyllenhaal. Although Jake Gyllenhaal did portray me in a movie. Again, Anthony, not only does he pay his extras, he will pay his subject more if they're willing to be pepper sprayed, tackled, tased, fought with, etc. Did you know that, Anthony? Since, you know, we're talking about shit that nobody cares about. But yeah. You want to be a bad guy in Patty Mayo's thing? They'll pay you to run, and then they'll pay you extra to get shot with rubber bullets. They'll pay you extra to get tased. Lewis, as soon as I get a tape deck, I'm tracking down. I'm in the process of tracking down, and I think I did track it down through one of my guys. I need a mini DV tape player, and I believe I have one. Actually, it's a camera. I'm going to use a camera as the VCR. And then I have to order a RCA to HDMI converter, and then I should be good to go. But I will be doing it soon. Now, where am I going to post it? That's the question. Am I going to post it on the Scott Lane page, or am I going to post it on this page? It would be better and smarter for me to post it on this page. So I will be doing that sooner than later, I believe. Because the way I look at it is, so the way YouTube is working now is I'm making money off of footage that I've uploaded in 2012. So everything I've uploaded from 2012 to now has been generating money over time. It's basically kind of like an iceberg or a pyramid. When you see a pyramid or an iceberg, you only see part of it. You only see the tip, but you don't see everything that's just boom, 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 boom. The bigger part you see on the ground. So I have from 00 to 012 just sitting at my house on tape. That's a pile of gold, how I look at it. It's vintage Scott Lane shot footage. Stupid as that sounds, I know I'm talking about myself in the third person, but I might label it as vintage Scott Lane shot footage. Now, 20 years ago, it is vintage. It might not sound like a lot, but when you see those fire trucks and police cars, you're like, no, mini DV. I'm not that old, although I was recording on VHS, but not in this industry. My Canon XL1 at the time took mini DV, and then we started moving to JVC, GVYs, 500s, 5000s. Those took tapes as well. So I was on tape from 2000, basically, to 2012. The moment I started LOUDLABS News is the moment I stopped using tapes and going HD. So I have 12 years of footage to upload. 12 years of stock stuff to upload. It's going to take some time. Patty Mayo is fake. You guys are so funny. People are so jealous of the Patty. Did you guys see, I think it was 50 Cent that posted. He posted today that, doesn't it feel like the whole country is on the Murray Povich show waiting to see who the dad is? Nonsense. Okay. Do you want a medal? Do you want a cookie? What stocks should you invest in? Well, I would invest in Google for sure, because YouTube ain't going anywhere. and invest in Boeing because, well, Boeing's part of the military-industrial program, and that ain't going anywhere anytime soon. So there you go. Were you trying to set me up? Were you trying to set me up? Milky muffins, milky muffins. No, never thought of it. Yeah, of course we've thought of it, and we've used it, and we've done it. But consider this. I can grab more footage 5 minutes on the ground than I could 5 minutes with a drone. 5 minutes on the ground, I can be in multiple spots and get multiple angles. From the air, one angle, the air. And depending on the time of day and where you are, legal or not legal. So we all have drones. I've used a drone. Every time I've ever used a drone, I've got hits with it. But you got to pick and choose. You got to pick and choose. And it's not as simple as you just think. You're like, oh, just grab your drone, throw it up there. Like there's a police helicopter circling, and if you have your drone, the police helicopter, you're not going to go to jail. Yeah, so I don't think getting a shot is worth going to jail. I don't know, man. Clown. Yeah, clowns entertain. I am entertaining you, am I not? Am I not entertaining you? I'm the town clown. I'm not even the class clown, I'm the town clown. You use your drone for fishing and checking the surf. So good. Okay, now, when you use your drone for fishing, how do you use your drone? This is a really cool question, Novell, because I've gone drone fishing before, and I'm curious on what your drone fishing is compared to my drone fishing. Novell, so do you just, do you get some sleep? I got some great sleep. Thank you very much. I'm very aware of Jacob. Jacob wears one of my hats. As a matter of fact, Jacob, if you're watching this, Jacob, are you here? Just a little servo that attaches to it, meaning you're able to take your line out as far as you want with it and then drop it. That is amazing, man. That is amazing. I've done that a few times too. I've yet to catch a fish doing that, but I've done it. I've done it at Lake. I've done it El Dorado. I did it somewhere else. I've yet to catch a fish that way, but I've taken my line out to where it's like, dude, it's way the F out there. Yeah, speed does kill. It absolutely does. Don't mess around. Don't mess around. Are you insinuating that I'm on meth? I'm 45 and at the top of my career. Meth heads don't make it to 45 and they don't make it to the top of their careers.
63 off, incident 0, 45 1. 3963, cancel.
Yeah, no one said it wasn't his truck. We just said that dude who was driving it wasn't him. And the truck, I believe, was at a Malibu dealership, and that's where it was stolen from.
0475.
No, definitely don't do Adderall. Definitely don't do Adderall. If I did Adderall and I drank bangs, I believe my heart would burst. So that's not good. It's not a good thing. I'm just kidding. These are filled with water, so I'm fooling you. These have water in it, so I can, eat my Adderall, and dude, my heart would fucking die. Jacob took a bottle of water inside a Starbucks. He was thirsty. But what I don't like is I did catch part of his stream yesterday where he was flipping off the cops wearing my hat. I don't like that. I did not give him that hat so he can go flip off cops. I gave him that hat so he knew he and I were cool, and I understand his excitement towards me. That's why. Dude, you're amped. Absolutely, I'm amped. I got 8 hours of sleep, and I'm on my second bang for the night. And if you think I'm on meth, I've been doing this job for 20 years. It's my job to go to the police. It's the police's job to know who's on drugs and who's not on drugs. So I couldn't do my job correctly if I was on drugs. Also, when I was in fourth grade, I was diagnosed as hyperactive. Before ADHD, before blah, 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 before Adderall even existed. As a matter of fact, Adderall would probably shut me down, probably bring me down, where it brings most people up. Like Ritalin. Ritalin took me down. So yeah, I'm amped. I'm a hyperactive. I also had 8 hours of sleep, and I'm on 2 banks. And I'm trying to entertain people. So yeah, I'm amped. I'm an amped kind of guy.
Coming in, verify 80th west of Fig or 5th.
Good day, mate. What's up, Dan? I'm wearing a shirt. What's up, Dan?
Code 6 Gauge, east of Figueroa.
Not only will I give you the name of the show, here's the link. If it's good too, Dan, I like it. If it's good. If you rewind the stream, I kind of showed it off a little earlier while I was out at the ending. Well, it's not ending of a pursuit. It was a felony stop. We're calling it a felony stop. EZZZ. Right now, it's fruit punch, but I'm drinking lemon. Uh-oh, come on. We're not really near Crossfire. No.
2 woman 1425 Hauser.
Oh, nonsense.
425
I will say this. So, from being a, teenager, 20-something-year-old in the 90s, my 90s are a little funny, little fuzzy, My 90s are a little fuzzy. I had a good time in the 90s, and for you to be accusing me of being on things, what I learned, it takes one to know one.
143 call 149 143 District 28840 Chase Place Avenue, Valley View.
Anybody on here who's sober isn't calling me out for stuff. So I'm guessing you've done some stuff thinking that I'm on some stuff. Huh? Yeah, so the 90s were like our parents' 60s. You know how people in the 60s, it was a little fuzzy for them?
5414 Newcastle Avenue into 0445.
My 90s were a little fuzzy.
Neighbor Dispute 7277 Dalgene Avenue. Had an air tow.
Let's just say I'm good at the things I do. So Nightcrawler was based on you. Yes and no. So I was researched for the role. The movie ended exactly in the way that my life was going at that time. Basically, Shot in the Dark is part 2 of Nightcrawlers, but in real life. Words that I say and said in the original reality show Stringers LA were written into Jake Gyllenhaal's mouth. So yeah, it wasn't quite based on me, but I was researched for the role. And if you see the way that Lou Bloom talks, he does have a way with words. And if you've watched my streams or saw Netflix, you kind of understand that sometimes I have a way with words. So it's not based off of me, it's based off the job I do, but I was researched for the role. And I don't like saying inspiration. Some of the other stringers say they were the inspiration for Lou Bloom. The job is the inspiration. But I can 100% tell you, and I have the signature to prove it, that I was researched for the role. Yeah, Vivian. Well, I was like this in 3rd grade. And then they gave me drugs, and I wasn't like this anymore. And then they said, hey, that's not fair. He's a zombie. The teachers were like, hey, the class is running great, but it's not fair to Scott. So they took me off the Ritalin, and we all agreed no more drugs for Scott. Anthony. Yes, I gave Hugo that hat. Actually, no, Jeremy gave it to him. I gave Jeremy the hat, and Jeremy gave it to Hugo. Hugo, America is much more better. The alien alphabet guy is much more better. How'd that English class work out, buddy? Hugo is actually wanting a job with me, so I'm not looking to work with Hugo. Hugo's looking to work with me, so who's better? So I like Hugo. He would have to upgrade from a phone to a camera. He did get a shooting victim today. He is all kinds of places. The problem is my team is full, and if I add somebody to the team, it will mess up the way things are working out right now, and I don't want to do that. Hugo's cool. I'll accept Hugo's footage when he has stuff. If not, Hugo also has a buddy who can send out footage for him as well and get stringer rates. So I see what you were trying to do there, and I turned it around on you. And if Hugo's watching, what up, bud? Speaking of Logan, so I'm trying to get a Jake or a Logan. Jake. I'm trying to get a Jake. I'm trying to get a Jake Paul up in here. So Zach knows the Logans, or the Jakes, the Pauls. Zach knows the Pauls. So Zach has worked with both of the Pauls, and Jake wanted to do a ride along with Zach. Jake wanted to do a ride along with Zach, and then he got in trouble in Arizona, and Zach's like, I don't quite want you in my car right now. And I'm like, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. So I told Zach, I'm like, dude, tell Jake Paul to get his ass in my car. That would be great. That would be great. You just started watching Shot in the Dark today, and you're loving it. It's a great show. You're up to 3 episodes. Right on, man. Right on. Right on, Greco. Right on, dude. Also, Anthony. Was it Anthony that... No. Who was the one that was mentioning... Somebody said something about Jacob. And Jacob taking some... Jacob taking a water. Not only did he's taken the water from that place, whatever, but you should see what he did in Santa Monica. Shame on you, Jacob. Shame on you. Hyperactiveness. That is what it was. That's what I was diagnosed with in like 3rd grade, so 84, 85. So by the time I was in 3rd grade, they already knew something was up. They did. They already knew something was up. Because I was in Christian schools, so therefore they had corporal punishment, and I got a lot of swats. So they finally let me go at that school. I started another school. I had to leave that school after a quarter, then I went to that school. So basically, and we've said this before, I've been kicked out of every school I went to, and now I'm making a living because of it. That wasn't right. I've been kicked out of every school I went to, and now I'm making a living for those reasons. There we go. Hi! What's up? You keep looking over here, what's up? I said you keep looking over here, what's up? You keep looking over here, what's up? Me too, what's up? Well, I was saying hi. You keep walking by looking, so hi. How do you think you got over here? Because you were looking at me and I said hi. And when you went over there, you looked. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Have a nice day. Have a good one. You call someone out and they're like, what'd I do? It's like, how did you get over here? Like, you knew we were, like, you're looking. You kept looking, so I said hi. And then he came over here. He did have his hand in a spot I didn't like, but at least if I was going to, get shot, at least you guys could help me out, So that's the guy that walked by this way, and he was eyeballing, and I was curious on who he was and where his hands were. And then when he was going by again, he just kept looking, and whenever everyone was looking, I like to say hi, because I'm not an asshole. And then I said hi, and he came over, and then we did the what's up. Mike, he's not a stringer. He just plays one on the internet. He doesn't have a camera and doesn't sell his footage to the news. That's what a stringer does. He is a streamer. He's definitely a streamer. And what it's looking like, and what I told him is, he needs to be the Uber. He needs to be the Uber driver for all the other IRL guys, because that's what he seems to do, and that's what he seems to have the best content with. When he picks up other streamers and drives them around, he can be the Uber IRLer, but he's not a stringer. He's not a stringer. He's not. Stringers continually submit their footage to the news. He made his footage on the news once, and now he tells people he works for KCAL 9, CBS 2. I've seen him walk up to a news van and be like, "Hey, I'm a stringer for you guys." And they look at him like, damn. But anyways, he kind of made me mad yesterday. I didn't like the fact that he's flipping off cops wearing my hat. It's not cool, man. That's not cool. And you got to wonder why cops don't like us, or cops don't like people wearing this anymore. Like, literally, statements went out yesterday through LAPD that said, be aware of the word press. In other words, Jacob said he taught me some lessons. Dude, you're acting uber paranoid. Yeah, because it's 4:12 in the morning and I'm in downtown Los Angeles, and I've been doing this for a while and I know what happens around here. So yeah, it's called having your head on a swivel. You ever heard that expression before? You ever heard watch your six? You ever heard these things? Yeah, that's why I'm still here. That is why I'm still here. Alright, so what time is it? The news has already started. Do we have a president yet?
For you to respond to room 155. She's unable to walk down.
What up, Eli? Good morning. Good morning, Eli. Good morning. You getting ready for work? Oh, Eli, Lisa asked for your email because I believe she wanted to email you and say thank you, but I'm just going to do it now. I gave all PayPal money to her to do with what she wanted for her and the kids. She was able to buy the kids some games. She also went and got gift certificates for Bronson's teachers, or gift cards for Bronson's teachers, and gave Bronson's teachers gift cards. So I am thanking you personally, Eli. Thank you very much. You said where it should go, and I threw it all over there. And now we are also in the process of putting together blessing bags. So I know we have 400 to the homeless and 200 to police. So with that 400 to the homeless, we are putting blessing bags together, and we will pass them out around Thanksgiving. You see how I worked that, buddy? You see how I did that? So I'm going to throw some money in there because Lisa wants to do, I think you said it too, blankets. Now, $400 worth of blankets isn't that much of blankets. And with a blessing bag, we want more than just blankets. You know, we want some hand sanitizer and some water and other things that Lisa wants to put together. So I'm going to throw in some money. I'm going to try to find some, come here to downtown LA during the day and try to find some deals on blankets, or go to eBay and try to find some deals on blankets. I'm not going to order anything from China. It'll take forever to get here. But that's what we plan on doing, Eli, with the 400. I'm going to turn that into blessing bags.
45.9,
Yes, he did drive ICE, and he actually drove ICE one day, and they called me. We had a conversation because ICE and I have a mutual friend. So he drove ICE around, and they were actually listening to one of my streams, and were going to the stories that I went to. So I faked a story in the hood at 115th and Grape, like literally Watts. I faked a story, and those two dudes drove to Watts in his Hummer, and it got to the point where I was like, you know, I need to call our mutual friend and say, hey, there is no call at 115th and Grape. You should probably get your Hummer out of there. Yeah, I did it. And you can see it on, I think it's on one of ICE's streams. I don't think it was Jacob's stream. I think it was ICE's stream. But yeah, they were, I saw what they were doing, and I punked them. I basically punked them. And I called our buddy to call him and say, hey, it's fake, because I would actually feel bad if something happened to them while they were there, because I'm the one who sent them there. But yeah, so the double shooting at 115th and Grape, and it's funny because as soon as I got there, I pretended I got to the scene, like I literally acted, and then made it look like the stream stopped. So those guys were rushing to 115th and Grape, where there was nothing, to go film a shooting. And I did that to prove to ICE that he's not a stringer, because ICE thought he was a stringer. And I was like, he's not a stringer, watch. Also, some good news came in the mail today. Our trademark is official. LOUDLABS News is officially trademarked. Yeah. So I now can legally be a Karen. I can now legally be a Karen. So I think that is also going to help with YouTube verification. Now I've been verified, but I don't have a verification badge, and I believe now I will be able to on YouTube. As for Instagram, the blue check mark, it'll happen on the news page before it happens on my page, but those are coming as well. And it's just looking like things are rolling correctly. Yep. Now I trademarked nonsense. So you've been trolling all day, and usually what happens is, and a lot of people can quit asking for money. I never ask for money. I don't. So nonsense. A lot of you showed up here as a troll. And a lot of people that are here showed up as trolls, especially from that ICE Poseidon thing we were just talking about. When Jacob was with ICE, so many people trolled me and then became fans. It looks like you were trolling earlier, and then now you're trying to have a decent conversation. So I don't ask for money. I've never asked for money. People do donate, yes, but I don't ask for it. Eli is a special situation. Eli donated on here, then found out that YouTube takes some, and then he donates somewhere else, and I do with that money what he wants. Now, you're allowed to donate here, and this is what I say when it comes to donations. If you are a trust fund baby, please give me all your money. You didn't earn it. If you are Elon Musk and you are a bottle of wine in, please donate, sir. But besides that, do not donate. I don't want your hard-earned money. I don't want your hard-earned money. I have my own money. And as you can see, I don't really work that hard for it. Now, I work hard, but I don't work hard in the sense of I have calluses on my hands or I'm sweating. It's mostly stuff in here where the working is done. So I never ask for donations. When donations come in, I am very appreciative of it. I'll learn to talk one day. So I don't ask for donos, and I don't like using the word donos, and I don't use that word. I just did it right now to make fun of it. But no, I don't ask for donations. I don't want your hard-earned money, because I don't work hard for my money. I work for my money, but I don't work hard for it. You're asking for money. Nah, I'm not. You are asking for donations now. No, I'm not. But what I will do is I haven't done this yet tonight. So the reason I don't block you, Richard, because if I block you, then you can't come back here and support the page. Not sure if you know how YouTube and algorithms work, but the more trolling that happens, and that's why I support the trolls, the more trolling that happens, the more it keeps the page going, the more the algorithms get thrown out there, the more that engagement numbers and views take place. The more you troll me, the more you're actually supporting me. That's what's so funny about trolls, because they're uneducated. That the more you troll, the more you're supporting that channel. The more you support that channel, the more money you're making the guy that you're trolling. That is why I don't block you, because if I block you, you can never come back. But by putting you in timeout for 5 minutes, the next 5 minutes, all you're doing is thinking about me and coming up with something clever that you think will be clever when your timeout is over. So with that said, thank you. Thank you. I believe I did block you before, but remember I went back and unblocked everybody? Like I went back, because I used to block people, then I went back and unblocked everybody, because I was like, I want their support back. Because if I block you, then you're done supporting me. And I appreciate your support. Hey Charles, Adam is a professional at what he does. Adam is a professional at what he does. The difference between me and Adam is, I have an army, Adam has a few people. So Adam has to go out there and do all those stories. And Adam is just a few years in his career, where I'm 20 years in my career. Adam's been doing this, I think it's his second year. He's into his second year and he already became the best stringer in New York City. Adam is hands down the best stringer in New York City. So because I have an army, my guys go out and do things for me. Adam doesn't quite have his army yet, and plus he's only 2 years in. I'm 20. So my business though is only 8. My business is only 8 years, and it's funny when everybody says On Scene is bigger and better than you, or RMG is bigger and better than you. Well, yeah, they should be. On Scene's been around since the 90s. I helped establish them. RMG's been around since 06. I helped establish them. So they all had a head start, with me giving them the head start. So, yeah, they should be bigger and better than me. But what I've done in the past 8 years for my business, well, I am the best at it.
Coming from behind the building, the recreation center, between the daycare center and the tennis court.
Voice to the culture as well, if there's any subject description.
Lower 35 to the flood district up for Bonner.
PR uncooperative, no further.
You made fun of me being a professional and you can't even spell it. And yeah, I am a professional. 2 reality shows and a movie to prove it. Oh, and a successful stream. Yes, 2 reality shows. Stringers LA, which you can find on this page right here. We shot that in 07. It was on True TV. And Shot in the Dark, which you can find on Netflix right now, which we shot in 2016 and it aired, well, we shot in 2017. We started December 8th of 2016. Yeah, so I have been in 2 reality shows. I have, I don't know how many hours on TV. And that awesome movie that we all love.
Activation for a medical alert. Close phone.
Stringers LA, episode 1 and 2, you can find on the other page, but all 12 episodes, including me chasing a hurricane, you can find on this page right here. You won't find it on True TV on demand anymore. It's way too old. Yeah, Mike, we call that the prequel. And like I said, if you just go to your search bar right now, you'll find it on this channel. We call those the prequels, and it was recorded while I was with RMG. So you guys are all wondering, did RMG, we merged years ago. We merged in 06. We've been working together ever since. Can you go any slower? I bet you can. Well, my flux capacitor obviously isn't working.
Engine 233, Squad 33, difficulty breathing, 849 East Avenue I, 10 Street East.
Surgical mount, breaking into a red pickup truck. Suspect vehicle is parked behind the truck, a burgundy four-door sedan. Code 10's at 542, already 1371.
I got pee. Uh-oh, we got a good one. That's not good. Son of a bitch. I gotta pee and we're going to a gusher. All right, I think I'm gonna pee first and then record this because it ain't going anywhere. I think I'm gonna go pee first and then record this. So yeah. Son of a biscuit. Now, is this breaking news? No. Is this streaming news? Yes. Am I gonna send this to the stations? I don't know. We'll see how big and flooding it is. So we got a flooding. We had a decent one here about 3 months ago. Let's see. We just passed where the decent one is, but this one looks pretty good. I mean, let's see here. Actually, it's not as good as we think it is. But here, let's go over here first. This says do not enter. That's perfect. Even better, we'll drive up here where you're not supposed to drive. All right, we're driving on the sidewalk. Don't worry about it, guys. I am a professional. Everything is okay. Everything is fine. We're fine. Everything's good. All right, let's go check this out.
with NEW domestic violence suspect 12825 Ventura Boulevard. Suspect is a male, white, 33 years, blue shirt, black pants, was armed with a 3 to 4 inch pocket knife, was last seen on foot towards the shopping center. See the victim, a female, white, blonde hair, white shirt, blue jeans, took at 547.
Yeah, so we were not gonna go film a water main break while having to pee. Nope. I know better than that. So let's go see if this thing's any good.
Sam 13 is in an underground parking structure. Do you have a message for them? I have on the phone.
Engine 35, Felony 4641, Orange River Drive.
Ooh, yucky. Yucky, yucky, yucky. That's good. It's going down where it should go. Oh, it's broken on two sides of the streets. Morning. I'm good. How are you guys doing? All right, so this thing's broken on both sides of the street. So this actually might be a story because they're gonna shut down the entire street here. So it's coming up right here. It's coming up over there, and it buckled right here. So we got three decent brakes. And it broke up here on the sidewalk. It's a pretty decent break. clear water, man. This little guy. Uh-oh. That's never good. That's never good. So you gotta watch your six. I'm glad I went pee. Uh-oh. Firefighters left me. I'm all alone. You can see how it moved it up right here. lifted it up. That has potential of getting real good. And this is new pavement as it is. Uh-oh. Let's see what the bus does. The bus doesn't like to change routes. Let's see if the bus changes routes. And the bus is heavy enough. Good for you, bus. Because if the bus was to roll over this part of the street, it could actually be an issue. Could actually be an issue. So this is near Channel 5. I wouldn't be surprised if Channel 5 shows up here pretty soon. And all the other news vans are kind of out and about. So we might see like Channel 2 or 4 show up. Where's your mask? Put your mask on. Oh, Dan, check it out. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Catwoman, I have boots on, and I've already walked through it, and my feet are dry. All right, so water main breaks used to happen all the time. I used to give them a gauge 1 to 10. This right here, this is a 4, and I can shoot it to make it look like a 5.5. But this is not a big deal. I've gone to water main breaks. Oh, look at that lady swimming. She's swimming. She's taking a bath. Dude, she's sitting in the water. One way to get clean, right? Aquaberry, I know you're only saying that because you found out that our trademark went through. Yeah. Hey, Dan, our trademark went through. Loud Labs News is trademark now. Means I could legally be a Karen. You get a timeout. You get a timeout. Everybody gets a timeout. And then my lens is fine. It's just here that's dirty, and that's because I'm a hard worker. But my lens is fine. Oops. You get a timeout. Everybody gets a timeout. I don't deal with stupid. And there's only room for one guy on here trying to be cute. There's only room for one comedian on here. And that's me. Yes. Just there's a hoodie right below. Check out the merch right below this feed and you can see it. You can find it. I actually just bought myself a hoodie too. I like it. I like it. All right, so let's go over here. She's actually ruining my story. I was gonna feed this, but now I have to go edit her out because I've been recording her because it's gonna make great content with music that you guys don't like. All I see right now is dun 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 dun. We're like 57, 59, maybe 61 degrees. High 50s, low 60s. But she don't feel a thing. She don't feel a thing. DOT's here. Lori, it's not new. We were using, uh-oh. Now this lady might need to move. There's a car that wants to go. And he said, no, I don't want to deal with that. The music's not new. We were using music 4 or 5 years ago. What it is when it's non-news related stories, but I want to post it and I don't want to post it because it's boring and I'm bored, I add music. A lot of people don't like the music, which to me means more cowbell. That's how I look at it. More cowbell. I've made a living doing exactly what other people tell me not to do. So more music. Aw, why you leave? I was just coming over here to get better shots. Whew. We got more. Just in case you guys wondered what a cool shot looked like, there it is. Well, if I am going to get run over, you won't be able to comment about it for 5 minutes. You act like I'm not aware of cars. I went to school. I remember 3rd grade. You like how the street changed colors? Bam. That's because I know what's up. Uh-oh. Yozers. So, is this breaking news? I don't think it is. Although it was a slow night. There was no news sent in, so maybe I'll turn this into something.
You can show us respond to 89 call. Five out of 8 shelter, traffic stop on Flex Plate 7, 3 Charles Weekend 855, security, gas station.
5 out of 8, 5 traffic stop, gas 15, Tom 7, X-ray Charles Weekend 855.
Verify location, Jefferson west of Central. Roger.
13863 there. 18 west of Central.
St. Louis Street. 568, 9111, correct?
13863 is on Martin Luther King west of Central.
Close there.
Sure.
Then that's 2861, Roger.
On ATAC 3, ATAC 3. Alright, copy that, thank you very much.
2835, Roger. Sorry, we didn't have time to suspect 5726 Amelia, Center 49, 11861, cancel incident 568, cancel by MTA. 3875, Roger.
Great for you. We're going for them. There's no hard time, sure, 1602.
Also.
1585, Roger.
So Hill incident 592 RD 1602.
Sounds great. 8979, the front window.
The emergency 613 measure damage response from Roger reported as country. Here's down the code 2 call identified.
What's up, everybody? Good morning to you. It is 5 a.m. How are you? That is great. I picked my nose. Back and forth. I pick my nose back and forth.
Engine squad 87, seizure 420, Cabana Avenue, Nelson Avenue.
Where am I? I'm in East Hollywood, huh? Damn. Damn. I think I'm going to say goodbye. I do. I don't think there's no reason for you guys to be looking at me anymore, because I am going to need my phone in just a minute or two. I'll let you stay with me for another couple minutes, but yeah, we're done. We're done, dude. We're done, dude. We're done.
Take those 50, Roger.
I don't know if that's fair with me.
Here, playing interest as the circle on 5 Lake Avenue. Minor comments, please identify the 89246.
Southwest unit, open door, 809 West 23rd Street, see the PR, email black, orange and blue shirt, side of gray Chevrolet truck, code 2 incident 6008319.
Northeast unit, female was mentally on the 1632.5 Echo Park Avenue. 206.5 West 93rd Street, 06. Still black for the year, slash shirt, gray sweatpants. 5 on the third additional, previous incident 0219, it's code 2 incident 601, ID 836. Trevor,
Here, you guys can check out my footage before I say goodbye to you. So there's a difference between what you guys saw on the screen and what I actually, shot. And this is why I went to the bathroom before I went to the scene. Focus! Focus! I couldn't focus right here. I took the homeless lady out. I'm not going to feed her to the stations. Now, I might do something different with her later, but I'm not feeding her to the stations. No way. Don't say respect, because I'm going to put her on blast on the internet with some music. But I'm not going to feed it to the stations. Or should I do splish splash? I was taking a bath here on a Saturday night. Should I put that one in there? Are we all trying to figure out what the best gutter water bath song is? The best gutter water bath song? Anything from Creed. All right, guys, I am going to say goodbye to you. So remember, tomorrow is promised to no one. I love the trolls. Hug your loved ones. Later, losers.